All right, we are now streaming live. This is great. Sorry about the delay. In Ward Wrestling Live, Wrestling Nation, everybody out there waiting for this amazing young lady to speak with me, but we were having technical difficulties. And as you can see, I don't have the green screen up. We were trying all sorts of different platforms, so my bad. You get to see my Galaga machine in the background. But anyway, I'm here with an amazing girl wrestler out of the state of Florida and out of one of our best wrestling programs in the state, South Dade Wrestling, as well as the Gladiator Club down there with Coach B and Coach Duck, and as well as a national champ at South Dade. And she was a two-time Florida State placer. And she's going off to spend her college years with Miss Ashley Sword at LifeView. So welcome, Stephanie. How are you?
Thank you. I'm doing good. As good as can be expected. So yeah, I'm good. How about you?
Good, good, good. Just glad that we're back on and we're working. Your volume's a little down if you want to turn it up a little bit. There you go. So that's fine. Don't worry about it. Talk about talk about South Dade wrestling and talk about South Dade girls and what you guys have been building there and how, I know you're going off to college now, but how awesome it'll be for the future South Dade girls to have wrestling sanctioned and what that'll mean to the girls coming up behind you.
Yeah, it's definitely been how can I say this? A different experience from other teams I've been in. Obviously, in the other teams, I would always be with like the guys because like almost no girls would join, and if they would join, they would like quit like a month later because it was like wrestling's like a hard sport. Like how people can be like, no, I could do it, and then when you experience it, it's like a whole different level of what you thought it was gonna be. But being in a girls team this year was super exciting. I loved it. You know what I'm saying? Like I connect with the guys, but I also like, having my girls. You know what I'm saying? The sanctioning is definitely gonna be something amazing this year. Um, because the girls like we deserve the same credit as the guys are getting because we work really hard. I can tell you from experience that our coaches did not treat us differently because we were girls. It would make us do the same things the guys were doing. So yeah, it's gonna be amazing for the sanctioning to happen.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations to them down there. And I know from what I understand, South Dade is really building an amazing girls program there. And, obviously shout out to everybody, Lindsay Dahl and all them that were involved in getting that going. So um, talk about your life at South Dade, what Coach B and Duck have meant to you and their staff that's around them and just being a part of that program, and talk about what wrestling has meant for you in life.
So okay, let me start first with when I started wrestling. So my brother started wrestling in eighth grade, and we're twins. So every time like he did something, I would do something, or every time I did something, he would try and do it. So at first I was like, I'm never gonna join wrestling. Like that's super aggressive. I don't see myself doing that and all this stuff. And when I went to my brother's first tournament, I saw a girl there wrestling, and I was like, oh wow, like I didn't know, like a girl could be involved in all of this. So next thing you know, I tell my mom, I'm like, mom, like I'm gonna join wrestling, and because I used to be a soccer player, and I got kicked off the team, and that same year, my brother started wrestling, so I was like, mom, like I'm gonna start wrestling, and she's like, okay, whatever you wanna do, I'll support you, but like I don't want to see you get hurt. You know how moms are when you first start wrestling. They're like, oh my god, like my little girl and all this stuff. And yeah, so I started wrestling because of my brother. My first year was kind of like a tryout year, which was like I wanted to see how it was before like getting fully into it. I started wrestling the boys first, from like eighth grade to ninth grade, and it was like super tough. Like I got a concussion from wrestling a guy. Like it was really bad. And then some other girl wrestlers came out, and I started going to like girl tournaments, and I saw what it was really about. And then my sophomore year was when I really started wrestling. Like I was going to tournaments, and like it was really tough in my because I went to like a lot of different schools. I first started wrestling at Matter Academy, which is in like Hialeah, and then from there I transferred to Coral Park my junior year, and then my senior year I came to South Dade. So yeah, it's been a ride. I've met so many people, so many like coaches. I've gone to like a lot of different states, so it's been really fun.
Oh, that's
Um,
awesome. So what
yeah.
what made you end up at these different programs and then end your year off in South Dade? That's obviously a top program there. Those guys at Mater Lakes are amazing, and Coral Park has incredible coaches, and
Yeah.
obviously we know what South Dade has done down there. So I'm sure your senior year was pretty fun.
Yeah, it really was. So what made me move from my school was from my first school, which was Matter, which I mean, I have to thank the coach for everything because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have started wrestling. But what made me leave to a different program was that they wouldn't like put in the same effort like for the guys as they would for me because I was one girl, which I completely understand because they had a full team for guys and then I was like the only girl. So when they would come to like tournaments, like my coaches couldn't go, so I was like there by myself. I have to tell my club coach to come coach me, and like it was just a big mess. And like I was just like I just wanted to be somewhere where I was gonna be like taken care of and pushed as same as the guys. So that's when I went to Core Park, and I loved Core Park to be honest. Um, we had like we had a good team. My brother did really good, but we wanted like something different. We wanted to do better and to like train harder. You know what I'm saying? And we had a lot of friends from South Dade. Like we knew Brevin, Todd, all of the boys. We knew them. So they were like, oh, like you should come to South Dade next year and all this stuff. And like, we were close with all of them. So then we spoke to our parents and they were like, yeah, like let's do it. So that's how it came about South Dade. Everybody knows how great we are and how great they were at the time. So yeah, that's how we came to go to South Dade. Um, South Dade was definitely super different than all the other programs. I mean, from all the other programs I've been at. I'm known as like so. I had an injury. What was it? Like last year, I got surgery in August. Oh no, this year in August. Yeah, in the beginning of the school year, and it was like super tough on me. I couldn't do anything for 6 months. I gained like a bunch of weight. I gained like 60 pounds, 50 pounds, and I came to school a little bit late because of my surgery, because of my knee injury. So I came in a little bit late, and like just by looking at them, because I couldn't practice at the time, just by looking at them, I could like tell it was like a different atmosphere and environment that I was in. Um, and I would like talk to my coaches, and I'd be like I can't wait to practice. And then my coach, Coach B. So I had three coaches: Coach Chino, the girls' coach, Coach B, and Coach Chino. I mean, Coach B and Coach Doug, sorry, and Coach Chino. And Coach B told me, he's like, oh, Steph, like, I don't think you're gonna be like able to wrestle this year. Like, your knee's really banged up. Like, you should like take it slow. You know what I'm saying? And 2 months later, I got cleared. And the same day I got cleared from like that I could like practice and stuff. We were like 15, 30 minutes late to practice, and Coach B waited for me and my brother so we could run with the team. He literally held up the entire team like to help like to make me run because he knows I hate running. So yeah, he knows I hate running, and every time I'd ask if we were running, he'd be like, "Yeah, today we're running more because Stephanie asked me," and all this stuff. And to challenge myself, like I ran like every day, even when I didn't have to, like with the boys.
Wow, good for you.
So yeah.
So that's awesome. So the year ended off good. You placed at state. Congratulations. And now, so now you're going on to Life U,
Yeah.
another amazing program and amazing coach. Who's your favorite person on your new team now at Life?
Gabby, for sure. Well, I mean, it's because with Gabby I spent the most time because I came like super unannounced. Like I was in Atlanta, and Coach Ashley texted me. She's like, "Oh my God, you're here!" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, come to Life, come to Life, come visit." So it was like super unexpected, and all the girls were like, they were cutting weight for national duels. So you know how like the coaches take you out to eat, and Jordan, I mean not Jordan, I spent like a little bit time with some of the girls, but the other girls like they were busy doing stuff. Like we went to practice, and then nobody, like almost nobody could go eat with me. So Jane came with me and Gabby came with me. So we really connected, but the other girls I didn't have as much time to talk to them, but they were all really nice.
That's cool. So, what are you most nervous about heading off to Life U in college?
Definitely leaving my family behind, because I'm a family person. Like if you see me with my brother, I hang out with him all the time. Like so, definitely the scariest thing would be like, yeah, leaving my family behind and becoming independent.
Wow. Okay. So on the other side, what excites you most about going to Life U?
Definitely becoming independent. You know what I'm saying? Just making like my own decisions. Um, that's what I'm most excited about, and to grow as a person and as a wrestler.
So, how important was Ashley, Sword, and Omi to your decision going to Life U?
Well, Omi's actually the boys coach, so I didn't really talk to him. I talked to Christian. He's the assistant coach to for the girls program.
Oh, nice.
But Omi, he used to go to South Dade. He's a really, he's a really great wrestler. But I for my visit, I spent time with Coach Ashley and Coach Christian, and definitely like life was definitely the kind of program I was looking for, because they're all really united. They're like a really close team, and that's what I'm really looking for. Like I'm not necessarily like they're like they're also really good. Like so yeah, that's what I was looking and hoping for in a team, that everybody's close and loves each other.
And
So
they got the best colors in college wrestling,
yeah, yeah.
right? That's what I hear. Well, cool. Well, congratulations. Um, where do you think you'd be without wrestling?
Um, I definitely wouldn't be going to college out of state. I would definitely be here in Florida. I'd probably be like really overweight. um, I wouldn't have as much discipline as I have. I wouldn't know how to handle responsibilities like I do with wrestling. So yeah, definitely wrestling's definitely been something that I've needed um, and hope for in my high school career.
Awesome. Well, good for you and congratulations. And congratulations on getting to go to college. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And are you ready for my 10 questions?
Yes. Let's do it.
All right. The upper keys or the lower keys?
Just hit me with whatever you got.
All right. The upper keys or the lower keys?
Lower keys.
Calle Ocho or Santa's?
Calle Ocho.
South Beach or Key Biscayne?
Key Biscayne for sure.
Wynwood or Bayside?
Bayside.
Brickell or Cocoa Walk?
Brickell.
The Canes or the Dolphins?
The Canes. Definitely the Canes.
All about the U, right?
Yes.
All right. You like Florida stone crabs or Florida lobster?
The lobster.
I like it. You like salsa or merengue?
Salsa.
Nice. Cortadito or colada?
Cortadito.
Me too. The Miami Zoo or the Seaquarium?
The Seaquarium, for sure. For sure, the Seaquarium.
That's awesome. Well, those are my 10 questions, and it's been a pleasure. And I'm so sorry that it took a while to get on. We had all these different issues with technical difficulties. So sorry about that. Coach David Zuniga says, congrats, Steph.
Tell him I said thank you and that I miss him.
You heard that, David?
Oh, I didn't know if he was on the live.
That's awesome. Well, hey, congratulations. I'm looking forward to see you do big things at Life U. Congrats to Ashley and Christian, right?
Yeah.
For getting a good South Florida stud up there. And I'm sure that you'll be doing big things, and you have an amazing evening and an amazing week.
Thank you. God bless you.
God bless you too.